Enthusiast-Many. So this here is my snap circuits show. So I have multiple circuits out here. This here is a burglar alarm. It's a burglar alarm. It has a whole bunch of switches, and it has light right here and a light right here, and it has another light right here. And it has another switch right here. That's for setting the alarm modes. And then it's got a whistle trip trigger here, and it's also got a light sensor here. And it's got a battery pack with 3 batteries, like a package battery pack. And this is a fire fan symphony. That's what it's called. Here I picked the batteries out and put them into different circuits. By the way, so this is a fire fan symphony. This has a green light and it has a lamp and it has a speaker that makes noise and a fan that spins, and it makes like fire alarm sounds and space war sounds and music sounds too. And this here is a drone circuit. This thing will make the fan launch up in the air, and it also has a whole bunch of lights on it. This I got from the manual, and this I got from the manual too. This I didn't get from any snap circuits manual at all. I built this like from scratch. This one circuit here. And this other circuit is from the manual, but I added some parts to it to make it cooler. Like I added this resistor attached, and I added this LED-like part here, though this is, that doesn't light up. It actually seems to suck in light. But this lights up, but this doesn't, even though they look the same. Like, they had the same type of bulb and stuff. It's just but there's a different circuit diagram, because this is a light switch, that's what it's called, or a photo switch. I think that's what it's called. It looks like an LED, but, yeah. They use the same thing for it's called a photo switch, but it looks like an LED, but they use the same epoxy that they use in an LED, but it's a switch. It's turned on by light. It's a light switch. That's what it's called. And here, we have a red LED, and the color LED flashes, and it makes the red LED flash, too. And then we got the color organ here. So I'm going to turn on some of these circuits. I'm going to turn the burglar alarm on first. So this is the first circuit. This one I built from scratch. This one was from the manual. This one I took from the manual, and this one I took from the manual, but I added extra parts like this light switch. I added the resistor, and so even though the light switch is completely off, this will keep blinking, but on very slow mode. Okay, I'm going to shut this on now. I'm going to turn it on. Okay. Here are the switches do, so they turn. So the alarm can be on. The alarm can be on and ready. But the lights don't have to be on at all. They don't have to be on. So it can just be set, and then I can trigger it by tapping that. Oh. And then I can turn the lights on here. There we go. Hey, Travis. Oh, Travis, how's it been going, by the way? I can actually set this. I can turn the alarm modes. This is the home on and home off. So when home is off, it won't trigger by vibration. When home is on, it will trigger by vibration. And I don't have an away switch yet, but the away can be just turned off and on by this, by putting this switch here. And I've installed this in Windows before. And the next circuit is this circuit. So I'm gonna shut this off and take this out, and we're gonna turn on the new circuit right here. Here it is. So this circuit is I think it's called the fire fan or something like that. You can change the sounds that you get in here. Now, why can I borrow the photoresistor here? And you can light activate it too. So if I put the light on it, it'll. Okay, now the green light's lighting up. That's cool because it wasn't lighting up earlier. The fan is spinning. It's blowing wind out here. So it's not going to fly up in the air because it's not wired to do that. If the plus switch is in the right position, it will not fly in the air. If the plus switch is in the wrong position, that'll make it fly into the air. So I can take this photoresistor and put it back here, and yeah, it's off now. Next circuit is the drone. Now this will fly because the plus switch is in the wrong direction. The plus switch for the motor, the fan motor. So this will fly. Okay, now that's running. This is a color organ, by the way. This lights up different colors. And a whole bunch of different cool colors. And so yeah, it has blue, purple, and white. Those are the three colors that it uses. But normally, if I don't have this blue, if I don't have the snap attached, it'll make many more colors. It'll make primary colors, the three primary colors, red, green, and blue, and it'll also make the secondary colors blue, purple, cyan, and white. But it's just gonna shine blue, cyan, purple, and white. So just four colors actually when this is attached. So it won't shine red or green all by themselves. And so here's the drone part. So that flies up in the air. And it's supposed to glow in the dark too. Because it's made of like plastic that's supposed to. Okay, so next circuit is the light show. So this will just light up. There's no sound on it. It just lights up. This also has the same strobe IC that this has, except this has a speaker on it, so it makes the clicking or ticking sound. So if I just block the light completely, it'll still run. Now if I were to disconnect this, if I block the light completely, it will if I block the light completely, this will actually oops. If I block the light completely, this will completely shut off. But if I attach the resistor, so okay, so there it is. So if I just completely block it, and if I take, okay, now it's just flicking. Okay, it'll shut off now. It won't come back on. Not even if I put the resistor here. I had to flip the whole power off and put it on. Oh, hello, Richard. Okay. How are you? Oh, Travis hasn't responded yet. I don't know if he's in the stream here or not. Okay, this capacitor here makes this flash. I think this thing is malfunctioning. The blue is not working like it should. So it's just shining red, green, and yellow, and red, green, and yellow. Yeah, it's shining yellow because of the combination between red and green. It's like a brownish yellow kind of, because that's what it does. So yeah, it's kind of malfunctioning. If I take this out, maybe it should work. If I turn it on, let's see. Come on, come on, come on. The blue is not working the way it should. Okay, okay. If I put my finger here, let's see if it'll work. I know. I think I'll take this 3-snap out. Let's see if it works now. Okay. The blue's activating. Yeah, I guess this is not working properly. This color organ is not working properly. This color LED is working, though. Like it always should, because it's not as complicated as the color organ is. The red LED here works, and this thing... Oh, wow. Wait, what? This is weird. Okay, so when I put the camera's not on flash. It's not on flash, okay? But here's the thing. If I put it next to this photoresistor, it makes the light really, really bright. Well, not really bright, but I mean flashing fast. Now this is weird. There shouldn't be any light coming out of this camera. Okay, so I don't get it. This is weird. Okay, let me show you. See how it's steady now? It's not flickering anymore like it was before. That means that somehow there is light. Somehow this camera is making this photoresistor trigger, or this photo switch. What do you call it? It's not a photoresistor. It's a photo switch, actually. It just switches on and off. Photoresistor, yeah, is different, but it works similarly. It works very similarly, except this is on off. Photoresistors are more like a dim and brighten kind of thing. But yeah, the weird thing is if I put this camera right over the photo switch, the light flashing will increase faster. And the light flashing is only supposed to increase faster if there's more light coming in here. So this is weird. I'll have to review this after I'm done streaming. Okay, now I'm gonna just go back to the burglar alarm again. Let's see. I wonder if this can trigger the burglar alarm. Like, I really wonder. Because this camera is somehow reflecting light into the photoresistor, or the photo switch. So, well, it's doing it with the photo switch, so it should do the same thing with the photoresistor. Okay, let's see. I'll just put the camera next to the photoresistor, and we'll see if it triggers. Okay. It's not doing it. Okay. I don't know. It is not doing it. Okay, so it must work with the photo switch is more sensitive, probably, that's why. Okay. Okay, this is weird. Yeah. Okay, we're getting glared now. This thing's really working. Yeah, that's weird. So it must be, I don't know what kind of light it is. Maybe it's like infrared or something coming out of here. Maybe that's just triggering it. It could be infrared light coming out of this camera. I don't know. That's weird. Anyways, I got more circuits to show here. Okay, so this here is my window burglar alarm. And this here is my homemade AC unit, air conditioning unit. It's my room AC. And so it's running, and it's spewing it's cool air coming out of here, but the unit is like is getting tired, so it's not cooling as well as it should be. So the unit is getting tired, and okay, so here's my snap circuits. This is a window burglar alarm right here. This is my whole contraption. Okay, and this here's the power supply. This here's the cool mode for the AC. So I flip cool off, and cool on. So when I flip that on, the outdoor unit that I built outside, so I built this unit. The outdoor unit I built outside will come on and will start cooling. And when I flip this off, the outdoor unit will shut off like a few minutes later. Or like 1 minute later, actually. And then it will stop cooling. And I can just have fan on only, or I can have fan and cool. And right now it's on fan and cool. So the air coming out is not as cool, though, as it was when, like, a few minutes after I started it. Because this unit gets tired and it stops cooling properly. Because I think this unit is overpowering the outside unit. I could, like, fix that by installing a ground loop or something. But yeah. And then we got this cooling fan. That's for my snap circuits, actually. I took that off. I'm planning on putting it back, like, somewhere around here and stuff. But yeah, this is my homemade AC. So it runs, it works, but it overloads the outdoor unit pretty quickly. Like, it's a cooling tower system, so it's meant to cool water. The outdoor unit is meant to cool water by using the cooling tower technique, and then it sends that cold water inside, and it's meant to cool the air. And so the outdoor unit just cools water, makes water cold, like as a cooling tower. Oh, hi Paul Outdoors TV. Oops. Okay. Yeah, this is where we were earlier. This is the Snap Circuits showcase. Yeah, this here is my Kujar fan. I got this in like Pennsylvania or something, like many years ago. This is a pretty cool fan, but it's missing its connector here. So by the way, Paul, I haven't been on your streams. How's the fishing been going? I haven't. I haven't been there lately. I got this like I live in Indiana, so that's quite far away. And then where Pennsylvania is where I got this fan. This is a. I like how it has so many blades and stuff. Oh, cool! You went yesterday. Okay, yeah, that's nice. That's very nice. So this here's my snap circuits. Yep, I built these. I built this from scratch. I built this from the manual. I built this from the manual too. And this circuit is 8 years old actually. And I built this circuit from the manual, but I added some parts like this photo switch in. I connected, instead of putting the resistor across here, I just put a photo switch here, and I also put the resistor down here, and I connected it so that way if energy is completely shut off from the photo switch, the resistor will keep feeding energy. But the thing is, when I put the camera in front of the photoresistor, somehow it behaves as if there's more light shining on here. So it's almost like the camera is like shooting out some invisible light or something. So that's weird. I'll have to look into that. And yeah. So my AC unit, the outdoor unit, has suffered rain damage. So there it is, like down there. You can see that white thing down there. That's the outdoor unit. That's part of it. And yeah. And this here's a burglar alarm. This here's supposed to trigger. Okay, yeah. See that blue light there? That means it's triggered. I think this blue light doesn't work properly like it should. So I have to hold it down like that. Yeah. With the speaker. Hold on. I think the speaker should trigger. Yeah, it was blowing like about 6 degrees cooler than the incoming air. It uses water, by the way. Water circulates through here. This unit overpowers the outdoor unit, so it doesn't, the outdoor unit cannot keep up with this unit, with the indoor unit, a coil on the inside. But I'm thinking I could install a ground loop, like a loop, for the outdoor unit, I could loop the water through the ground and make it colder. Like the outdoor unit cools it, but then I could make the water colder, so that the way it's not overloaded, and it'll have enough cooling power. And it's on cool right now because it's switched on. And this power supply makes some heat, and I plan to vent that heat to outside, so because that's part of decreasing efficiency of the unit, because the room, there's hot air coming out these vents here, or warm air. It's not exactly hot, but yeah, it is still adding heat, so I'm thinking of just venting it outside through the window. The window is closed though, but I could like vent it through a crack to use a hose or something. This here is like this here's a night light. This is supposed to like turn on. This uses a photoresistor, similar to a photo switch, but a photoresistor is more of a brightens, dims kind of thing, and a photo switch is an on-off kind of thing. Yeah. This panel I used here is part of my old snap circuits. I use this because the curtain won't come down all the way because of this new unit I put in here. So I'm just using it as a curtain, basically, to prevent, like, any sight from outside in here. Like, at night. This here, and behind there is a blue light, and there's my solar-powered snap circuits light, which is not working. I think because it's, like, a disconnect. It's not taking power like it should. And, yeah. This window is stuck. Like, I would like to the window is stuck because the pulley up there is damaged. I have to fix it sometime because... Oh, okay. Thanks for stopping by. I think you're making you a moderator. Here. Let's see. Okay. Thanks for stopping by. Bye. Yeah, so this window is meant to close down on this unit. And then there's supposed to be another air duct to suck air in from the room. But right now it's just sucking air into them up there. But yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now. So thank you all for watching. Bye. I'm actually gonna review as to why that camera is spewing invisible light.